Many people thinking about what to get their loved one, significant other, or someone in their life. And look, it doesn't have to be run-of-the-mill, everyday kind of stuff. It can be like some people get gifts that are for intimacy. And I'm thinking,
that's when you want to be an intimacy.
I'm not between us,
wow,
but I'm thinking something that you could use in your everyday life.
Okay.
And
appreciate that you're thinking of my intimacy.
Sure.
I haven't given any thought to you in that
especially
area.
Endurance. I think about endurance,
Not a concern.
Not a concern. Well, if it is a concern for either you or anybody else, our next guest can help. Jeff Bennett is joining us. He's CEO of Merari Medical. He joins us on the John Schuster Coldwell Banker Hotline. Jeff, thank you for the time today. Explain your product and why it might, not maybe Chad, but why it might help some people in our audience.
What we're trying to do at Merari is to provide a solution that allows men to last longer in the bedroom. And the reality is 30% of men can't last more than 2 minutes in the bedroom. And for these men that suffer from this, it's a major issue for their relationship and their self-esteem and their confidence.
So what is the product?
But yeah,
delicately as you can, because, we're obviously still trying to, be a family station.
Yeah, well, we have it's a wearable patch that delivers small amounts of electrical energy to the area called the perineum. The perineum is a clinical term for the area between the scrotum and the anus. And what that does is it delivers mild electrical impulses which temporarily delay the nerve signals that cause an ejaculation.
I'm getting shocked in this area. Is that what you're telling me? Because to me, that's going to take away a bit of the enjoyment. If I've got volts,
it's not shocking. It's stimulating.
Okay, it's tingling. It's tingling. If anybody's experienced what's called TENS units for muscle pain or muscle soreness that you can apply on your body, that's what we're doing. Is we're delivering that energy to the nerves. We're not shocking anything. We're temporarily inhibiting the normal nerve signal. And the body is just one big neural network. And what we're doing is trying to delay that signal from the intimate areas to the brain. And it's been done all over the body for other conditions, whether it's Parkinson's disease, where you put leads into the brain to mask symptoms, chronic pain to mask pain signals. We're just taking this technology to another area of the body that's never been done before.
And it's also it's Bluetooth controlled. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've got an app, and the app's important, just like everybody has apps. But for us, everybody responds to neurostimulation differently. Some people need a higher setting. Some people need a lower setting. So what works for one person is not going to work for everybody, and that's where the app becomes important. So you and or your partner can be the ones that change that settings in the app.
So during the act itself, we've got the phone and the app available. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's correct. This patch is worn during the act, and at any time during the act, you and your partner can change the settings to become more effective in what you're trying to accomplish.
Like, in what ways would you adjust the settings?
Mm-hmm.
We've got 4 different settings in terms of, total power, something called the pulse width, how we deliver the energy across 4 different electrodes. So depending upon what you're trying to do, if you're trying to delay the final act, or if you're trying to intensify it, make it a more intense experience, each of those have different settings that the user would need to make on the app. And once you've found that sweet spot in terms of that app setting, you can save it as a favorite and then bring that up in the next time, so you don't have to worry about trying to figure it out while the act is ongoing.
Like a sleep number, right? I mean, that's your zone.
That's exactly it.
Okay,
exactly.
But Jeff, you said something there that's important, because yes, some of the market is okay if you're experiencing the problem that you're talking about, the 30%, and what my friend Chad experiences. You don't need that. It doesn't need to be. It could just be for pure enjoyment that you're using this.
Exactly. And we actually stumbled across this when we were doing some early feasibility testings. We had guys report, it's making me last longer, but wow, I never experienced something that intense before. And we went to our medical advisor.
Who volunteers, Jeff? I mean, how bad is life when you're saying, I got nothing going today, put the patch in that specific area, and give me all the volts you have?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, Chad. It's one of those things that...
I would be surprised, Jeff. I really would. I got to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things that, like we're doing here, you got to joke about it and, be serious about it. But it's one of those things where, again, 30% of guys, and this is documented in the clinical literature, 30% of men can't last more than 2 minutes, which is a big relationship impact.
Why is Adam on the cover of the product? I just stop. Is that really what? Did he? I know he wants a couple more sponsors, but wasn't this a line where his personal and professional life should separate?
Yeah, to each his own. Again, it's everybody responds differently. Everybody needs a different something to help them along that process, whether it's in the act or erections. I mean, there's all kinds of different reasons why people would want to seek other enhancement products.
Can I follow up? Because I just received a text from Jen Carter, and she said that you guys have tried it out so far, and she said it's working, but she feels like she might need a follow-up.
Stop it.
The way it's working at their house. I mean, are there follow-up appointments still available?
Well, no appointment needed. This is a direct-to-consumer.
Okay.
There's no doctor necessary. You don't have to get a prescription. You can literally go to our website and order it, and it will be shipped discreetly to your home. So that's an important aspect of this. We got FDA clearance for the product earlier this year, which meant that it had to go through all the safety and testing necessary for FDA clearance. But no doctor visits necessary. And we know that men in general don't like to go to the doctor, so that's why we decided to go down this direct-to-consumer approach.
Talking to Jeff Bennett, Merari Medical. How long did it take for you to develop this? And you sent me some funny videos on this, including Jimmy Kimmel brought it up and then showed your face and said, this is the face of the guy behind this. Were you offended by that, or is all publicity good publicity?
Well, when I first saw it, to be honest, I was offended. I was like, what is that? I got a call, I'll never forget, Friday morning from my commercial advisor saying, Jeff, you and the company just got roasted last night on Jimmy Kimmel. And I'm like, what? And I'm not a big Jimmy Kimmel fan, but after I saw the video, I'm like, well, if this is what needs to be done to make fun of me and the product to get awareness, bring it on, because, that's millions of people that saw the product.
Right.
So we weren't commercial with the product at the time. And if we were, obviously, we think sales would have been pretty good then. So we're trying to figure out if Jimmy would allow us to come back on the show again. So
which FDA approved the product?
Which FDA?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you have a different FDA that approved the product than the traditional FDA. Just wanted to follow up, make sure we're still along the same lines.
No, it's FDA, but the medical device arm of the FDA. There's a pharmaceutical arm of the FDA, and then there's a medical device. So we had to test it under the FDA medical advice guidance.
How do people get in touch with you? How do they get in touch with the product if they're interested in this?
You can visit our website at yourmore.com. That's YOURMOR.com. And we do have a Black Friday special, 40% off if they order it today. And just enter the code BlackFriday40. And the whole idea behind the website More is, and the product name is More, M-O-R, is I can't tell you what your more is, Chad. I don't know if you want more time, more intimacy, more communication.
I'm not involved with the product at all. I'm just here on a very poor decision by me.
What are you talking about?
I could be at a family Thanksgiving part 2, and we're discussing Adam's issues and affixing them to me. So
payback is hell.
Thank you, Jeff. That was, you know what I would say that interview was? Stimulating.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Jeff, thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks for the opportunity. Happy Black Friday, everybody.
Yeah, you as well. Yeah. Jeff Bennett, Merari Medical. We'll react, and we'll be back after this on CCO. Have I reached a new low in broadcasting?
Yeah. Is coincidence this song Hot Stuff after?
Yeah. Let's go.
J-Lo, you willing to go grooving to Hot Stuff later tonight?
Oh, my goodness. What did I get myself into today?
Speaking of what did you get yourself into? How disappointed are you that you stuck around this hour? We talked how to get out of a poop emergency at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm going to Michelle's family's Thanksgiving, who are diehard WCCO radio listeners.
Oh, really?
If they say,
oh, no.
What if, they decided to listen to the show before I arrive for the meal? How am I going to explain myself through that? Thanks a lot.
I think you were adamant saying that it's not an issue for you.
Yeah.
You defended yourself remarkably. You thought it was a bit, and the guy's real.
I thought it was a bit, then I looked it up, and it's a real product.
Yes.
I just want to say one thing before we go forward with this. Now, he explained, Mr. Bennett, that there are 4 settings.
Yep.
What was the
this.
Pulse one? That's when I was convinced it was a bit, when he went to the Pulse.
No.
I just want to say there are probably nicknames for these settings. If any of these settings either are defibrillation, last meal, or dead man walking, I'm out.
Yeah.
Defibrillation. Clear.
Here's mine. Not in that area.
I think we're knocking it, but you're not going to. Okay. You think you hate it now.
Okay.
Wait till you
okay.
Put it on there.
Here's the other one. Not many people allowed in this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
It's invitation only.
Going back to the discussion the last hour is like the art museum where you got the cordoned off area.
Yeah, exactly.
The curator?
The curator is also not
Are there
involved.
curators of sexual stimulation devices? Are you a curator?
Yes.
Do you collect them? Oh, my God, if you could see my teenage son's face right now. Scrotum, anus, and ejaculation on the radio. I'll laugh about this one for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, I'm going to have to beef up my Wi-Fi security before Freaky Friday. Yeah, you don't want to lose control over
Here's the thing.
Over the
The fact that he said that the partner can also manage this, that could be a little dicey.
Oh, I think it's even better if you got the neighbor who you can play practical jokes on.
Yes.
And he or she breaks into your Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And is juicing up the power.
I love it.
Oh, I don't think you'd love it if you had the patch on you. And I was next door going, up, up, up.
Adam has reached a new low. Can't wait for his review of the product. Hi, everybody.
You showed
this is
me
Adam Carter.
Yeah. Listen, you do it.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Hey, sales staff. Well, they're here today just like they're here during the week, so they're not aware. But you showed me Kimmel making fun of it, too.
Making fun of him, saying this is the guy, this is the CEO, and if his face screams, yes, I'm not only the CEO, but I'm also a client.
Listen.
It's gold.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. So, I'm sorry you had to stick around for that,
Yeah.
but thank you so much.
Yeah. What else is coming up? What else below the Mason-Dixon are you dealing with when I'm not here?
Sex talk at night, all 3 hours.
Gee.